So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 15 of the Sunderland career mode. And we're kicking off this episode with a home game at the Stadium of Light up against Crystal Palace. So you guys have decided that you want me to continue this career mode, as we did stop it at one stage, or we didn't actually, we went to Everton and the files got corrupted, but let's just leave that behind us now. We are back with Sunderland, back from where we left off. And here we're playing up against Crystal Palace. So our first game we're going to be playing back in the Premier League is going to be with our weakened squad, because everyone is low on fitness. Bakali, Benteke, Barini, Mavrias, Giacherini, all of them are low on fitness. So if we want to win this game, we're going to have to play well with our second team. And can Crystal Palace get the double over us? Because I can remember that Crystal Palace did beat us last time around, and that was when we played them at their place. So they did beat us then, but hopefully they won't beat us this time, and hopefully we can get the 3 points to put onto our tally in the Barclays Premier League. So a good achievement it would be if we could get 3 points here. But Bakali, let's talk about Bakali. He's a very, very good player. He's quick, got good skills, but for some reason, I know that he has got a potential of 90, but he doesn't seem to be going up so quickly. I thought potential of 90, starting at 73, should be going up like 10 per season or something. But Altidore was through here in the 18th minute, should be scoring, but no, a very good save from the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, denying us from getting the first goal of this game, and denying Altidore there, which Altidore, I was pretty disappointed that he didn't rush that in the back of net, because people like Benteke would have done. But Altidore does put a good ball in the box. Connor Wickham tries to get up, unfortunately, no contact whatsoever, and they get the contact on it, and then manage to clear the ball. We were on the attack once again through Seb Larsson this time. Seb Larsson plays the ball to Altidore. Altidore does very well to actually cut inside on his left foot, has a good shot, it does get deflected, and nearly ends up in the back of the net. From the resulting corner, Altidore once again puts a good ball in the box, and Carlos Cuellar tries to get up, but Carlos Cuellar doesn't get any connection. Seb Larsson plays the ball to Ward-Prowse. He tries a shot, but it does get blocked before it reaches the goalkeeper. And in the just before half time, Crystal Palace had their first chance of the game, as they do put a good ball into the box here, and a wonderful save from Kieran Westwood there to deny them from getting the first goal, which would have put them 1-0 up. Kieran Westwood is actually going to be leaving us at the end of the season, mainly because when I was playing this, I didn't know anything about FIFA 14, and as you guys know, if they've got less than 6 months on their contract and they're over the age of 25, they can leave the club, and for some reason Kieran Westwood left the club. He's not, but he can only leave when his contract's up, which is at the end of the season, and I don't know who he's going to, but he is going to someone. And then because we found out that, but we did sign Mark Albrighton and also another player. Ward-Prowse was through here. Could he score? No, he couldn't. It was his chance to shine, to get us the winning goal of the game, but no, he couldn't, and the game ended up 0-0. But they did nearly snatch the points in the last few minutes, where Jerome tries the smart header, but unfortunately for them, it does go a little bit wide. But thankfully, we ended up drawing that game 0-0. A little bit disappointed. Altidore with a very, very poor shot there, as you see from the replay. It was pretty much straight out the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, so I was not happy with him. And I haven't been happy with Altidore pretty much right from the very start of the season, because he just hasn't been performing. Especially, I think his rating's too high for what he is. He's just not there, to be honest. He's just not the full package that I want. So we are going to have to look to try and buy another striker in the next transfer period, because also Barini is only on loan with us at the moment, so he is actually going to be ended up going back to Liverpool. So it's going to be very difficult there for us to try and find another striker that we can either loan in or bring in by. Obviously, we would prefer to buy them because then they're with us, and because the problem is with loaning, Fabio Barini was a 75 rated player when we loaned him, but now he is a 78 rated player, so he's gone up 3 ratings, so he's going to be worth more money, etc. So that's what I don't like, loaning players. But here, Spurs do go on the attack through Standard, but Colback does amazingly well, cut them out. He plays a loaded ball over the top to Mavrias. Mavrias, perfect first time touch, good save from Lloris, but Benteke was there to try or to side foot that one into the back of the net. So very pleased that Benteke was there to get the early goal in this game up against Tottenham. And this is going to prove if we can do anything in the league, because obviously our last game was up against with our weakened side, but this is our full side with the likes of Mavrias, Bakali, Benteke, Barini. Everyone is there. So can we get the 3 points? But Tottenham do then give us a scare here, or they do actually give us a major scare, because Kapua finds the back of the net with a very good goal there. It's actually, I was pretty pissed off, to be honest, because as you see from the replay, it was actually Soldado that actually went through quite a lot of players and passed the ball to Kapua, and Kapua finds the back of the net. So we were now going to face the uphill challenge, but thankfully Bakali picks up the ball here in the 49th minute, plays a good ball over the top to Fabio Borini. Fabio Borini plays a ball to Benteke. Benteke, lovely stop, goes through, and he was through on goal, past Kabul. Of course Benteke's going to score there, puts the ball past Lloris. 11 goals in all competitions, and Christian Benteke gets his second goal of the game in the 52nd minute. So extremely pleased there that we got that goal, and because we got that goal, it could look like we could get the 3 points away from home at White Hart Lane, which is a very difficult place to go in FIFA 14 and win. But Tottenham did have a chance here through Chadley, but Gardner tries to take the ball off him, but unfortunately couldn't. But very, very sloppy there from Dawson, as he puts the ball out for a corner when he was under no pressure at all. Bennett this time trying to defend. It comes to Bennett. Bennett does get his head on it. Very good head. Plays the ball to Babrini. Babrini does extremely well actually here and finds Benteke in the middle. But no, he plays a lovely ball out to Mavrias. Mavrias will now one-on-one with the goalkeeper. One-on-one with Hugo Lloris. And Mavrias finds the back of the net in the 82nd minute to secure the 3 points at White Hart Lane. Extremely, extremely pleased that we had now found the back of the net through Mavrias. And it looked like now we were going to get the 3 points to take back to the Stadium of Light and take back to Sunderland, and hopefully that could be the achievement. And there we go, confirmation of us winning there 3-1 away from home at Spurs. Extremely good result there. Bakali did perform extremely well in that game, as did Benteke, who got an 8.5 rating and was man of the match. So that is what we like to see. Connor Wickham actually wants more wages, but unfortunately I went to try and give him more wages, but I have not got enough money to give him wages. He wants another 15,000 on his wage budget, which I'm afraid I cannot afford at this moment in time. But he's still got 1.5 years left on, so I'm just he can't go anywhere. He's under the age of 21. Even if his contract runs up, he cannot go anywhere until it's completely up, and then he's a free agent basically. But here we go into our last game of this episode, up against Everton, and a very difficult game because we are sitting in 7th place at the moment and Everton are in 8th place just behind us. But thankfully we do have our strongest squad out here, and I've just noticed that Jonathan Dos Santos was on the bench, and I decided that I wanted to give him more games than he was playing and get him into the first team squad, and he's going to stay there now because he's been performing very, very well recently. But Dos Santos here doesn't lose the ball but couldn't gain possession. A good block there. The ball then comes to Lukaku, and Lukaku finds the back of the net in the 30th minute. So Lukaku, which is one player that I'm interested in to see if I could bring him to the Stadium of Light. It'd be very good if we could, but I'm not 100% sure whether we would be able to bring him because he's worth quite a lot of money. But hopefully it would be incredibly good if we could actually bring him in. But just before half time here, it was Everton that was trying to play the stuff out from the back. Barini plays a lovely ball into the box. Benteke gets a lovely powerful header on it, but unfortunately it was just a little bit wide, because that looked like that could have been rushing in the back of the net, but no, it was just a tiny bit wide, and the ball, unfortunately for me, did not end up in the back of the net. So we went and hopefully could get the goal, but this time we take the free kick from right in our own box. Jonathan Dos Santos plays an absolutely delightful ball over the top to Barini. Barini's first time touch and bang into the back of the net. That is why I don't want Barini to go back to Liverpool, and that is why Jonathan Dos Santos is in the starting 11, because he plays extremely good balls, exactly like that one. Look at that for a ball. Lovely touch from Barini and a brilliant finish as well. That is what Connor Wickham does not do, and Altidore definitely does not do. But Bakali here is showing that he is a star player. Plays a good ball to Jonathan Dos Santos. Jonathan Dos Santos back to Bakali. Bakali puts a first time amazing ball into the box, and Christian Benteke clearly gets pulled down in the box there by Leighton Baines, and the referee, rightly so, awards me a penalty. So very pleased that we've now got the penalty, and Christian Benteke was going to be the man to step up to take this penalty to see if he can convert it into the back of net, and of course Christian Benteke is going to convert it into the back of net with an extremely good penalty in the 66th minute, and that is 11 league goals. So Christian Benteke is on amazing form, as is Jonathan Dos Santos, as is Bakali. The only problem I have at the moment is my second squad. It is just not there. pretty much is shit. Well, not shit, but they just do not perform together. There's good players in there, but they don't perform together. But thankfully, Kieran Westwood comes out and makes a big boy save there to deny them from getting back on level terms, and that is why I don't want Kieran Westwood to leave the club. Hopefully, we're going to bring another goalkeeper. Lloris is on the radar. So is Fraser Forster. So is Jack Butland. So it's going to be either one of them 3 goalkeepers is going to be coming to the Stadium of Light and to take the number 1 spot. So hopefully we could get that. And let's see here, we have got the scout report. So this is it really for this episode. So thank you for watching this episode. And if you want another episode up of Sunderland, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know how desperate you are. And that's it really. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave a like. I'll leave you here with a squad report. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.
But only behind on goal difference. Third bottom, Norwich City with 27 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, West Ham United with 27 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fifth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 28 points.